Hi, I'm Mike Prospero with Laptop Magazine, and today we're going to take a look at the Asus Zenbook UX31. The Asus Zenbook UX31 is Asus's first Ultrabook. It's a 13.3-inch notebook with an all-aluminum design, and if you look at it, it looks very similar to a MacBook's own MacBook Air, which is also 13 inches. In fact, if you hold them up side by side, the two look very almost identical to each other. They say imitation is the best form of flattery. So the Asus differs somewhat, though, and it has a two-tone color. The aluminum on the top here has a spun metal design, so you can see little circles going out from the top. And if you open it up, it has more of a brushed aluminum on the inside here, with a lot of nice stylings. In terms of there's a nice keyboard here, island style. Unfortunately, it's not backlit, and there's even a little extra styling around here. Also, if you look on the bottom, it also has the same brushed metal design. All in all, it's a very classy look, and in some respects is even nicer looking than the MacBook Air. On the side here, you have micro HDMI, micro display port, USB 3.0 and a power, and on the other side you have an SD card slot and a USB 2.0 as well as a headphone jack. That's a nice spread for a notebook this thin. The Zenbook UX31 starts at $1099, and for that you get a Core i5 processor, 128GB SSD, and 4 gigs of RAM. As with all Ultrabooks, and this is a requirement from Intel, they should be able to wake from sleep within a few seconds. And like that. This is very fast. It took maybe about 2 to 3 seconds, which is about standard. We saw about the same time with the Samsung Series 9. The MacBook Air is a hair faster, but that is also running another different operating system. We really like the fact that the panel on the UX31 is a resolution of 1600 by 900, which is higher even than the MacBook Air, which has a resolution of 1440 by 900. The audio on this is also very powerful and very well tuned. The speaker, it's audio by Bang & Olufsen, and we were very impressed with it. The major gripe we had with the UX31 was the touchpad, which, although it's nice and large, is a nice little glass touchpad, the drivers on it still need some work, so we found it to be a bit finicky. However, Asus said that an update is on the way. The UX31, we got about 6 hours on our battery test, which is also fairly good. It's not the longest, but it's not the shortest either. But there's a lot to like in it. So overall, the UX31 is probably one of the better Ultrabooks we've seen so far. It's got a great design, an excellent display and audio, and it gets very good battery life. And it starts at $1099, which is about $200 less than the competing MacBook Air.